Howdy there, friends. My name is Rabbit, and welcome to episode number 76 of our semi-blind run in Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth. In our last episode, we at last found ourselves standing before Blackthorn for the third time, but third time's a charm, my friends. It is indeed, because we took him down again, and I have a very strong feeling that this was the battle to end all battles with this freaking man of few words. So hopefully he has something to say, because as Faz, we are fucking fed up. And as you can see here on the screen, Faz is saying, give it up, Blackthorn. Not quite sure what he's asking him to give up, but either way, one of us is in a compromised position, and it ain't Faz. So Blackthorn, drop them draws. Your effort is for naught. I am here, yet I do not exist. Huh? Is he one of those weird summoned guards? Don't tell me you're immortal. I praise you, bearer of Sarnis and Elvia's blood, for defeating my avatar. Oh, is Faz the... So Faz is the offspring of Elvia and King Sarnis. Blackthorn? No, that can't be the end of him. Shit, are we gonna have to find him again? Well, just kidding, guys. So much for my, epic intro where I'm like, yes, at last, we stood before him and it was done. But no, now we're seeing, actually, he's probably fine. Okay, well, that's not exactly what I was wanting to see, but it is what it is. We got a new sword, hey! Let's see if it's better than the Shito. It is called Leviatine? Is that supposed to be like Leviathan? Maybe? Alright, Blackthorn's sword, weapon guard. Ooh. I don't know if that's better. I mean, it's cool, and I like that it has weapon guard, but this does 7 pains, y'all. That's too good. It's too good. This does bring up a lot of shit. I don't know. I don't think I'm feeling that. I mean, we even have, I think, weapon guard already. I guess then we could take that off and put something else on, such as, confused guard, sleep guard, immobile guard. I don't think those are good. You know what? I think I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not really throwing Faz up into the thick of anything anyway. And I just think the flexibility that comes with the status effects from the sword made by Chroma seems a little bit better than a little boost to most of the stats of the weapon itself. Maybe you guys disagree, and maybe this is not the wisest choice, but whatever, YOLO, we're moving on, because we can. So, let's just do it. You guys, I don't know. This game, I feel like, as epic as the story has been, I'm ready for the end, and it seems potentially nigh. Is this the cool music that played when we took down Fernandez? So, you made it, says Via. Via, what are you trying to accomplish? Did you not hear from Limray? I'm here to make an atonement to the spirits. Don't believe everything that's told in the legend. Ha 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 ha. You lecture me on the legend? Ha 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 ha. Okay, I don't think it's that funny. Yeah, what's so funny? Pardon me, I need to do some explaining. You see, I'm the one whom Sarnis defeated back in the Age of Legends. I mean, we fucking had a clue. Your name is Via. I doubt that someone would just name their child after the person who was basically a scuzzball. That's like someone naming their kid now Hitler. If there's someone you know walking around with the name Hitler, it probably is Hitler reincarnated. I'm just saying, you guys. What? Really? So is this actually a surprise? Because I feel like I was under the impression it was the same Via this whole time. Was I not supposed to think that? Because Faz is surprised. Yes, I'm Via, the Hoshigami of Lightning. I created the Marselva and bound the power of the spirits to them so I could protect the humans and create a world only for humans. I was defeated by Sarnis and Elvia, who opposed my plan. But do you know what they did afterward? They did exactly the same thing I was planning on doing. They bound the 6 great spirits, Amu, Ima, Sonova, Zenith, Gote, and Kashis, to the Marselva, then bound the lesser spirits to the manatite buried deep within this continent. They did all that in the name of the pact, to prevent the destruction of Martius and to protect the humans from extinction. That can't be. When I realized that my death was inevitable, I performed a ritual of reincarnation on myself. After Sarnus defeated me, he chose a man from my clan as the new Hoshigami of Lightning, not knowing that my soul had already occupied his body. I observed the humans for a long period of time. I was shocked by their foolishness. They repeatedly fought among themselves, stole from each other, and engaged in wars to satisfy their selfish desires and justify their crimes. I mean, it sounded like Via actually is woke as fuck and knows what's going on, because some of what he said very much, I would say, emulates my perspective on mankind and typically what we have done in history. So who's really the bad guy here? Just saying. I came to my senses. Humans will eventually destroy this continent. Preach, Via. Preach. And it's all because I created the Marselva. I thought about how I could atone for my sin. The only thing that I lacked knowledge of was the prophecy of Elvia. If I release the spirits from their shackles after 3,000 years, they will destroy all humans, including myself, and regain control of Martius. That must be what the great calamity in the prophecy indicated, I thought. You're gonna sacrifice the entire humankind to atone for the sin that you committed? Why not? They rejected me when I tried protecting them. They didn't even deserve to be protected. They should be wiped off the face of this continent. All right, now you're sort of slipping into evil, but I do think a lot of what he's saying makes sense. It's not like he's one of those stereotypical villains that's doing it for the sake of doing it. Although I suppose throughout different forms of media, enemies or true villains typically do have a reasoning behind their shitty choices, and I guess something meaningful was the catalyst of their spiral into despair and madness. So such is the case for Via, it seems. And don't forget, it's the humans who didn't abide by the pact. Shouldn't they be punished for that? Tell me. Yeah, nothing to say, huh? I devised a plan to release the spirits by collecting the Marselva, but because I couldn't find a body that suited my soul, I wasn't able to carry out my plan. I used the right of heritage to transfer my soul to different bodies, along with the Marselva of Lightning. I waited 3,000 years, and finally, I found the perfect body. This body used to belong to Via, the priest of Earth. It was a pure coincidence that our names matched, though. Oh, okay. Weird. So maybe I take back my whole remark about someone walking around named Hitler. I guess they don't have to be Hitler reincarnated. That's really weird. Why would someone have been named Via after you as Via? Whatever, game. So what happened to the real priest of Earth? He died, of course, leaving this body. But there was one miscalculation. The priest had already undergone the rite of heritage and transferred the Marselva of Earth to his daughter, which is Elena. That upset my plan. Wait! So then, if you took Elena's father's body, isn't this the form that he had? And he, I mean Elena's dad. So basically what I'm trying to get at is, when we saw this Via, wouldn't Elena be like, wait, dad? Because that should look like her dad. And then, wouldn't she then also realize, wait, but my dad died. Who the fuck are you? What the fuck? That upset my plan. I was supposed to have gained possession of 2 Marselva at that point, so I decided to use Fernandez. He started a war after I gave him the knowledge of Coinfime, just as I expected. Humans used Coinfimes throughout Martius, releasing the power of the spirits, and at last I succeeded in activating the portal to the Ixian Temple. You actually need the power of the 6 Marselva to activate the portal, but thanks to the power of the spirits that were released, it required less power to activate the portal. Still, my power wasn't enough to activate it by myself. It was very fortunate that you, the prophesied Curcilian, came to Lardaloo. But what the fuck then did Tin have to do with anything? What are you going to do to the humans? Nothing. All I'm going to do is undo the seal that protects the manuscript of the pact and execute the terms of the pact. The elemental spirits will be released, and the humans will become extinct. That's all. Wow, I love that he's just like, now, if you'll excuse me, and then turns his back on us. You're a ghost of the past. You're not meant to be here. Oh, those are some fucking fighting words. You can say whatever you like. The pact will be fulfilled when I undo the seal on this box. The time has finally come for the humans to atone for their sins. Wait, is that Tin? Oh, Elvia. So, wait. If... my God, you guys. I feel like this is so confusing. So, if Faz is a descendant of Elvia and Sarnis. Remember, Elvia is one of the elemental spirits. Sarnis was a human. So Curcilians are halvesies. How is Tin a representative of Elvia? Is she just from the line of Prius? Or I guess priestesses of Elvia? I guess? Whatever. So turning it over to Elvia, she says, "You are mistaken, Via." Elvia. "I don't have time to listen to your lie. The moment I open this box, the spirits will be released from confinement. Let's see how they will treat you, Elvia, for your betrayal." The spirits shed their bodies and offered themselves to be bound in order to achieve a goal. "You are a Hoshigami. I know you can hear the voice of Gote and the spirits of lightning. Enough! This will prove that what you're saying is a lie." What? It's empty. There's nothing inside. "You tricked me again, Elvia? Come to your senses, Via, and learn the truth. Use your power for Martius, the spirits, and the humans. Shut up. You dare oppose me again like you did in my past life? I'll take care of you later. Bearer of Sarnis and Elvia's blood, I shall defeat you first. Come, Via. I'll sever the chains that bind you to the past." Well, them's some fighting words, y'all. But I am not gonna lie, I'm a little confused. Just a bit. I feel like some of this shit really doesn't make any goddamn sense. But maybe it's meant to be that way. I don't know. You know what? It's all good. Let's just think on it, and perhaps as we make it through this fight, and if there is another fight remaining after this, because technically we haven't seen what happened to Blackthorn, so I doubt that this is the final battle. I'm sure we have at least another one following this, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed that the narrative is going to explain some of what's going on, because to be quite honest, I feel like they say something and then they present the situation in one way, and then I feel like something else they say kind of doesn't make sense, but in a way I guess you could sort of twist it and squish it down to fit into the opening on the puzzle. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not gonna worry too much about it and waste my energy. Hopefully they will just serve up that explanation and it'll be good and it'll be beautiful and we will just sleep super soundly tonight. Anyway, thanks for watching, friends. My name is Rabbit. This is my semi-blind run in Hoshigami Ruining Blue Earth, and I look forward to seeing you in our upcoming video where I can actually say it instead of like I was saying with Blackthorn, at last face off against Via, because we have not yet fought him. So let us see if this will be the fight to end all fights. I'll see you guys very soon.